Stingrays, what an epic game we had on the weekend. Two great teams coming together, 3-3 draw, and what you all, each and every one of you, deserve a huge pat on the back for is the last month we've been working on and talking about turning up and getting back in defence as a midfielder and our wingers. And each and every one of you did that really, really well on the weekend. You all got back goal side, danger side of the ball, turned up, helped out, and really, really, stopped a whole bunch of goal opportunities for Iona just by turning up in defence and getting back. All right? And I've got a little bit of in-game footage here. The quality's not great, but a little bit of in-game footage. And what I want to show you, particularly if you're interested in playing winger, is 2 or 3 things that I noticed that Herbie did really, really well that I think we can learn from and improve all of our wing play in general, okay? Now, before we watch the video, the 3 things we're looking for is, number 1, Herbie was always focused on the ball and trying to anticipate what was going to happen next, so that he could be one step in front, either getting back to defend or one step in front, getting forward to attack. All right? And if you're wondering, what does anticipate means? Anticipate means sort of have a vision, imagine, based on where the ball is and where the players are, try and imagine where that ball is going to go next. All right? Is the ball coming down and going to be in our own danger zone, in which case you need to rush back and defend? Or have we got the ball and is there an opportunity to attack, in which case you need to explode and run out and exploit, run into those spaces and create those goal-scoring opportunities as a winger? All right? So anticipate just means develop a vision based on where the ball is and where the players are of what you think is going to happen next, and react to that, or start reacting and preparing for that before it even happens. Herbie does that really well. Secondly, what he does really well is, we know the wing play is supposed to be all the way over on the wings, out on the outside edges of the field. But when the ball is all the way over the other opposite side of the field, what I want our wingers to do is to push in to the midfield, all right, sort of in line with the goals, and stay connected with that play. Because what that will do, that will make it much, much easier to defend, to rush in to defend if you need to. And it also makes it much, much easier to receive a pass into that space. So you can see here on this paused video that the ball is sort of heading over towards the other opposite line. And here's Herbie already drifting towards the midfield, but at the same time maintaining the widest position. So if the ball was to pop out this way, he's still able to run into that attacking space. All right? So the first 2 things were anticipate, try and imagine what's going to happen next and react to that before it happens. Number 2, when the ball is all the way over the other side, I want the wingers to drift into midfield and stay connected to that play. And number 3 is Herbie was really, really good at transitioning from being in an attacking position to then anticipating that play and getting back in the defensive positions. So let's watch along and see if we can see that Herbie doing those things here. That's Herbie here, number 10. Okay, Bray's having a shot. All right, you can see Herbie just keeping an eye on things. The ball's now drifting out to the other wing. Herbie is pushing over to stay connected. But you can see he's still got all this space to explode into if, say, Charlie gets the ball or one of our mids gets the ball to pass to him. Now, as they attack, let's just pause there, bring that back a little bit. So number 1, as we said, he's pushed into the midfield when the ball's on the other side, staying connected to that play and staying focused on what's happening. And then as Iona, the ball falls for them and they start attacking, watch Herbie drop around and get in a goal side defending position. That's Herbie here, staying connected. All right, that falls for Iona. They're attacking. This is Herbie here, dropping back, back, back. He's now one of the back three, helping out, covering. All right, absolutely perfect. Still covering, dropping back, covering that defensive position from that middle of the field position. Because if Herbie was all the way over on this sideline, it's not really helping out defense, because Iona is more than likely going to attack, you know, in a pretty much straight line towards the goal. All right, they're probably not going to switch it up and come down this far left sideline. And if they do, we slide over and cover that anyway. So Herbie needs to be in line with the ball and the goal, or goal side of the ball, if you like, ready to defend. All right, and the way he's doing that is by pushing all the way into the middle. All right, that's what our wingers do. They slide in and out depending where that ball is. Let's keep watching. Ball's all the way over here on the throw in. See Herbie just dropping and covering where he's needed, and he's playing there, defending. Perfect. Here we go back on the attack. Watch what Herbie does now. Back on the attack. Here comes Herbie, sort of anticipating what's next. And boom, he's away. Down to pressure the defender. Absolutely beautiful. So Herbie once again anticipated that ball was moving forward, and he said, right, I can now move out of that defensive cover position, sprint up the sideline, put pressure on, look to create an attacking opportunity. Perfect transition. Gets a throw in here. Keep those feet on the ground, Herbs. All right, and he's pushing up into an attack. Look at that. Gets the cross or the ball for a cross. Creates an attacking chance. Boom, another attacking chance. All right, unlucky there, Banj. Would have been a screamer had you got a foot on that and volleyed it into the back of the net. But that was a real tough one. But I'm sure you'll get the next one, absolutely, mate. Now, what I want to show you here, just back that back a hair. Watch as Herbie does these two crosses, and then actually Iona then transitions back on the attack. And I want you to watch what Herbie does. All right, so we get a couple of great crosses, goal scoring chances here. All right, now watch Herbie here. Iona get the ball and go back on the attack. See how he's anticipating already by jogging back? And now as it gets more dangerous, he's in full flight, sprinting back and pushing. So 2 points. Not only is he anticipating and starting his jog back early, he's also, once the danger increases, he is full 100% sprinting back. And then he's not sprinting back down the sideline, he's sprinting back and staying connected with the play, anticipating that he needs to get back around in front of the goal to be one of the goal side defenders. All right, that's absolutely beautiful play. Is he needed? He's just hanging around. Watch as he anticipates what's next. Sitting slightly defensive at the moment because Iona have the ball. And as we start coming forward, Herbie's starting to think about attacking. No, back thinking defensive again. This is Herbie here. Starting to think more attacking. Here the ball spills. Okay. So wingers in particular, but all of our players work on that anticipation of what you think is going to happen next and trying to react to that or get prepared for that scenario before it happens. And wingers in particular, take note from those 3 points. Anticipation, imagining what happens next and getting prepared for that scenario. And 2, stay connected to the play by when the ball is on the opposite sideline, move into that midfield position, looking to have an effect on the play, either by exploding into space on the attack, or you only have to run a short distance back to get goal side to defend. And thirdly, in that transition of us being on the full-on attack to our opposition going on the attack, I need you to rush back and loop around goal side to help our defenders. All right? That's going to make us so much stronger and so much harder to score against if we're all coming back around in that fashion. Both our wingers and our midfielders doing similar things there. All right, thanks again. Looking forward to the game on the weekend. Bye for now.